Enter SDL Mixer, another of the standard SDL adjacent libraries, designed to be easily integrated and used, doing almost all of the heavy lifting when loading audio formats, streaming and looping music, and multi-channel audio playback. The only thing is, we're using SDL3, and at the time of recording, there's no official release yet. That said though, SDL Mixer works very well with SDL3 already, and will likely have an official release very soon. Now, if we weren't seasoned CMake users by now, this might have been an issue for us, and we might have even considered passing up the library in favor of the new SDL3 lower level library. But we won't. So what we'll do is build a library ourselves from source and install it as a package that we can link with our game. This is super easy to do, so let's get to it. I'd like to remind everyone that despite the fact that I'm doing this on Windows and using the Visual Studio toolchain, the process is identical on other platforms, give or take some path differences. First thing we'll do is clone the SDL Mixer source code and make sure to include the recursive directive so that the required third-party submodules are cloned as well. Next, we'll run CMake -s SDL Mixer -b build SDL Mixer to set up the build directory from the source we just cloned. And if you're on Windows or have a specific path to the CMake library you're using, also provide -d and the CMake prefix path variable specifying that library path. This will create a build for our compiler toolchain. Now you can run CMake -build and the path to the build directory, and if you're on Visual Studio, -config and then release to compile a release build. If you're a non-Visual Studio user, you can run the previous command and provide the CMake build type variable to select either debug or release build types. Once the library is built, we can install it somewhere by running CMake -install and the path to our build directory, and once again, if on Windows, specify the build configuration using the -config release directive. And don't forget, the CMake install command can also take the prefix directive to specify the path where we want to install the library. And that's all there's to it. We can now tell our game project where to find the library and start using it. Head over to the CMake user presets file and add another path specifying the new library installation. Now head over to the CMake list.txt file and add another find package call specifying SDL3 Mixer as required. And then also add SDL3 Mixer :SDL3 Mixer to the list of target link libraries. Once you save or reconfigure the build with CMake, you can start including the SDL3 Mixer headers and get to coding.